Hello, startups and entrepreneurs. We are going to meet the wonderful co-founders of TestSquirrel Solutions.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the introduction. I'm Sri Lakshmi from TestSquirrel Solutions. We are the software product company with two products, Attest and Breeze. We are also, I would like to say that we are mainly 75% of the stakeholding is women. We have another director, Renu Agarwal, operates from Gurgaon, India. Prasad is our managing director. And I'll pass on to Prasad for more information about our products and the mission and the vision of the company.
Thanks, Lakshmi. We are a 4-year-old software company, which the products are basically focused on testing services. See, we have an entire end-to-end testing solution for test management. It covers from requirements to release entirely. So it has a lot of this built into it. We have AI-based test generation. We also have basically the workflow and other things which have been built very robustly. End-to-end stakeholder collaboration is available. Apart from that, we have another solution, Breeze, which actually a complete no-code solution based out of cloud. It's a cloud-native solution. It works with the cloud. It also has a desktop version if required. The cloud-native solution basically has, without writing a single line of code, we can cover web, mobile, API, and AS400 services. And also, we have come out with a new vertical which Solution has been found out. Basically, it's an AI-based solution. We have seen AI models working in many of the verticals. Whereas when you look at AIs, those verticals are summary-based verticals and does not talk about the behavioral aspects of the user. So when the user is interacting, the user interaction or the behavior of the user is never tested before it is released to product. So they have same product which is used for e-commerce will not work for banking. So what we do is we have come out with a new methodology which basically categorizing the behavior of the user in multiple techniques. Using multiple techniques, what we have done is we have actually categorized them and created so many curated tests which will be used for each use case separately, and we will be building those tests manually and then executing through our automation solution. So that is our USP that we can talk about.
That's fantastic, ma'am. So I have few questions, okay? So we should provide you the entire code or only the application login?
Basically, what you need to do, we need to have an application login. That's it. You don't have to provide anything. As I told, it's a no-code solution. So you don't have to provide not just the code. We don't need to write any code, automation code, to write another solution. What we have, the algorithms that we have created, basically just giving the URL, they extract all the locators that are required for it and generate the steps and other things automatically. So what just you need to do, for example, you need to just change the sequence of the steps, just change the sequence of them, configure them in the system, provide the data and execute. So entirely configure and export model.
Yeah, basically you asked the question, no code of any application. We just don't require your code at all. It is just the front end part, it just flows.
So my next question is, so we need to give the user case, no? Without giving the user case, how you can do the testing thing?
And we first understand the flow of the application, whichever has to be tested and what data needs to be given. So just once we take the requirements and then do the automation. And it's very fast.
See, one of the things is we work in two models. One, actually, we provide the platform. The persons who actually using the, for example, business user, a lot of insurance companies use our model. They want to do the testing in-house, but they don't have the expertise to write the automation code. So, and also the skill sets, because of the attrition and other problems, skill sets are very, very rare and very difficult to obtain. So what we have thought of and what we have developed is any manual tester who understands the business or even the business users who are well versed with the application can execute, go and execute. That is the idea that we have, and that's what we are executing. So we don't require any code operator, only manual testers. They actually, what else go ahead and say, maybe I'm making a very bold statement. They can do better automation testing using our solution, the manual testers and business users, than any other automation tester.
So that's really nice. So first we want to configure, right, before starting the testing. So that can be done by ourselves. So will you guide for that? So okay, buying something is easy, but implementing and execution is very tough. So how do you tackle this challenge?
See, initially when you buy, it's a kind of a license model and hosted model. So we host it on AWS or anything that or if you want to host it on-premise also, it is possible. See, one of the things basically what is, when you start something or when you want, we actually handhold you. We train you. We have specific, when you have a license model, this has been built into it. We can train the people who are actually managing this because configuration is available. And second thing, we also have a lot of user guides which you can use to configure. Apart from that, definitely our support will always be available with you. During the license period, definitely on over phone, and if it's on-premise, depending on the number of users you are taking, we can actually place a person there also. So everything complete support will be available.
So when compared to manual testing or automation testing, what we have in-house, how effective it is?
See, if you look at manual and automation testing, there are two different things. anything that requires a cognitive, basically the abilities, manual tester does a better job. Absolutely not. Because it requires the thought creative thinking. Whereas automation thinking is what? When you do anything like automation, anything that can be mechanically done, instead of going through all the things which actually, instead of wasting the human power, which actually the manual power, so better to automate those things which actually go through this. But what we have done actually, to add to this, we have built in intelligence also into the automation. For example, just to give a simple example, right? We have, when you are extracting, we extract multiple locators. It's not necessary that one locator we are doing it. So when, for example, a small change, for example, one label is changed, or when some field is changed, you don't have to go and do the coding again. Anyway, coding is not there in this, but you don't have to change anything. Our automation solution, using artificial intelligence, identifies other locators, using other locators, as long as that field is available, which will go and execute. So you don't have to do that. That AI is built into it. Apart from that, even if, for example, a field is entirely changed, a new field is introduced, that is very simple in our options. Just you have to identify this one because any steps and other things are there. Just insert those, that step into it, change the sequence if at all is required, and just explain. So no coding again, absolutely very easy to do.
So that's really fantastic. So is it a pay-per-use or pay-per-test or a subscription model or a monthly thing or one time?
It's an annual license model. That's what we follow. On-premise, we have to negotiate depending on the term and tenure that we're doing. Otherwise, the annual license model based on concurrent users. For example, you can have multiple users registered, but only one person can execute with one license at a time. So, same another person can execute another time. So, concurrent user license is available with us. So, that is for the automation solution. Whereas for this solution, it will be based on user licenses.
Say like, so testing, what is the purpose of testing? To remove the bugs. So we can see bugless websites application in future, right?
As you said, bugless. So one of the myths, actually, I would say that no software is bugless. Even the well-tested software, even if you Google or any other software, you can't say bugless. What I can say is, only the things that we are able to find out, we can only make those things bug-free. And once you identify those things, you can be fixed. There may be many things which are not fine. So bug-free software is a myth. However, the idea is basically when we talk about bugs, it's not the quality, QA or something. So it's not about finding bugs, it's about making the user's life easier. That's all.
So how affordable it is?
As I said, yeah. For startups, yes, we actually see, we being a startup and we have struggled a lot. And so we are open to it. Depending on their requirements, maybe we can offer the best available solution to it. Actually, the demo access is available. Generally, it will be available for 1 month. But it can, if they want a longer time also, we can extend depending on the use case. That's it.
For a simple 6-page website and it has some user case will be around 10 to 20, no? How long it will take to set up the entire testing manual?
See, again, it depends on what kind of website it is. If it's a complex website, I won't say it's a founders, but kind of multiple things available like a Flipkart or something, it may take a bit, I would say, maximum of a week. But if you have a simple website, even our website, hardly takes 1 day. Can be very obvious. The information website hardly takes any time, one day. Because there is no input or something is happening. Only thing is you need to verify. You need to verify the text. So you can give the text whatever is available and just read it and see it. Whether you have image, so you can compare the images of this. So it doesn't take much time to basically do the set up the automation part of it. Testing, then multiple signs you can do. The most important thing, another point I would like to make here is initial testing, because it's being a configuration model, not a coding model. Configuration may take some time initially. But modifications are very easy because we just have to go over that. We don't have to write a code. The important thing is write a code. And anybody coming later also can join and just change the code. Understanding it is very easy, maintenance is very easy.
So what is the ultimate goal of your company?
See, ultimate goal of the company is to see how much ever this one, as I told, except the important cognitive abilities. Any tester, any person, actually not even a tester, any person who understands the business should be able to do the automation testing.
Yeah, all software applications, if the development team or the software company entrepreneurs think that it has to be bug-free or thorough testing, we request all of them to go in for some automation tool and test it thoroughly, and then only release the product to the market so that it will be good for our economy, for the country, or for everybody in general.
So it's basically the resource wastage also controlled a lot, personally, because repetitive bugs actually a cost. People don't realize it initially, but it's a cost. That's the cost.
Yeah. So you want to add on something?
The main reason of starting these products and developing these products is anywhere in the world, testing is a pain for all product companies. So the thorough testing is a must for any application. So that is why we have got into the testing industry.
So startups and entrepreneurs, if you want a website or application, please reach out TestSquirrel Solutions. They are the one-stop solution provider for all kind of testings. So together we grow. Thank you.